Dave, you've been around hockey a long time. Do you have any comparable in your career for the kind of day your players went through today?
No, it is what it is. I was hoping we'd have some energy tonight, but caught up with us. They had energy and we didn't.
Yeah. How much of the sort of flat effort that you got was because of all the hockey you played, all of it on the road, all the travel, all the schedule changes, and of course the memorial this morning? How much did that
Yeah,
have
I
an
mean,
effect on it?
I don't know. You hope your team pushes to new levels and finds ways to push through things, but and you can never use excuses. But there's times when you can tell your team's just doesn't have it, and there's not enough energy in the group. And tonight was one of those times.
Hmm. Do you? Is it time for a break? You got a little bit of a break here. Is it a
Yeah,
good time for your
yeah.
team to get a little break here?
Everybody's out for 2 days. We'll give everybody come back. It'll give us a couple days to get ready, and we got 14 games left. We've got to continue to push and improve our game. And this game tonight, we'll, as the old saying, we'll burn that tape or whatever, and show up on Tuesday and have a couple good practices. And now we go into another back-to-back next weekend. But we talked about it after the game. We got 14 games to continue to improve our team, earn a playoff spot, and then if you can earn a playoff spot, you got to be ready to play in there. So that's our goal here.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Rob Chkowski, Post Media.
Hey, Dave, you've got a really weird stretch here where you get 5-6 days off, then you play 4 and 6, then you get 5-6 days off, and you play another 4 and 6 coming up. How do you think your guys have kind of wrestled through that whole scenario? There's
some up and downs, but the one thing you hope is your team continues to grow, and some of that adversity is good for us. Some of it you see parts of it that your team pushes through, and then you see tonight where we didn't push through it very well. So there's lots of growth left to go in our game. So it's I think everybody the adversity is good for you at points, but it's how you deal with it and how you come out of it that matters. And we've had a few spots like that, and it's a weird year. Like, there's no doubt about it. There's between playing one division and games getting canceled and thrown back in, and it's different. But you have to embrace that, and you have to make sure you're up for the challenge. And whatever that challenge is, you gotta head it face on. And we've done it pretty well for the most part. There's been a couple games where we've been. I thought we weren't. We just weren't good enough on a certain night. But hopefully we continue to take those games out of our game, and we get better this last little stretch and earn a playoff spot, and then play well there and see where it goes.
This is your last big deep breath before the stretch drive. I know coaches are never happy, but how happy are you with where you guys are at right now?
Well, I think we've come. If you look at our year, it's been pretty steady climb all the way through. We started out a little slow, but then it's been a pretty steady climb. Like I say, there's been a couple games here or there where we feel like we just didn't have the energy in the game, but for the most part, we continue to build. And now this last stretch is a critical stretch because there's parts of our game that still need to improve, and it's we're going to have to put the work in to do that. We can become a better team than we are right now, but it's gonna take some work on our players' part, and we've got a good group that's willing to do that. And this break will help us mentally, physically, but then we got to get to work and embrace the challenge ahead of us.
Great, thank you.